Hey guys, Sid Zacharias here of Zacharias Horsemanship. A lot of people are giving the advice to back their horse up every single time they stop to improve it. But everything you do excessively has repercussions. All right? So I'm going to show you some solutions to help your stop without always backing your horse up. Let's get started. So if I was everybody and their brother and I was just riding their horse around here and I said, hey, let's get your horse to stop a little better, they would just ride forward, stop, back their horse up, and it would look something like that. Okay? And they wouldn't release until the horse backed up all the way 10 feet backwards. Okay? So what I have found on a lot of horses, you take away their try if you just walk forward or trot, doesn't matter what speed you're going, and you just stop, back the horse up. See that how I don't release until the horse backs up? That is what a lot of people do. Okay? What I'm going to recommend you to do is stop and then back up depending on what you feel in the horse. So, for example, and I just told you stop and back up. I should say is stop and maybe back up. Watch this. Stop. I feel like he did pretty good. Okay? If he did not try to stop, then I would back up. But it's a two-part move in the stop. It's not a stop and back up. It's a stop, maybe back up, maybe not, maybe walk forward. Okay? So it works best at a trot. So I'm just going to trot him forward a little ways here, and then I'm going to ask him to stop. Okay, do you see that little dribble? Now I'll back up. You see I released to the stop, and then I said, okay, now let's back that up. Good. Stop. Now back up again. Stop. There, now he's hunting backwards a little bit. Okay, I made my point. Mentally, my horse went, okay, you want me to think about you a little bit more. Trot forward again. Now I'm going to ask him to stop. Much better. Now I'm going to stand here. Okay? If I ask him to back up, he will sit there and go, well, what was the point of getting that one right when you're just going to make me back up every time? And I want to make it clear to him, I'm going, hey, by trying, I'm just going to leave you alone. And I may go do something else. I might try to canter, I might try, go faster or change directions. Yeah, I might, switch it up. Let him know there's a reward. So we'll try it again. We trot forward. I draw. He's not stopping. Now I ask him to back up. After I release to the stop, I say back up. Get in my hand. I'm just pulling back around. I'm just reefing him back. I'm pulling, say back up, pulling, release, back up, pulling, there. He got in timing, he got in sync. Good, good. He even gave me a bonus step. He stepped one more step than I asked, which is amazing. Usually that indicates that they'll stop really good the next time, because his mind is definitely thinking about me. Now I'm just going to ask him to stop here. Yeah, still that last step. You see that last step forward? Back him up. It was better. Oh, they got a little crooked there. I'll straighten him back out. There we go. Good. Good. Release. Check it. Ask him to back up. Yes. Perfect. And I check that a lot. A lot of people just stop and go forward right away. I don't recommend that. Stop. Check it. Meaning, is that horse really thinking about you, or is he thinking about leaving again? Okay? Horses are creatures of habit. Ask him to stop. There it was. That was really, really nice. Now watch this, guys. If I even think backwards, see that how he's thinking back? I'm thinking backwards, kind of rolling my tailbone. He's coming right back to me, really nice. That's because he's thinking about it. Do not do backing up every single time to get your horse to try harder when you're becoming the mother-in-law that just keeps saying, do better, do better, do better, do better, do better. Just nagging it takes the try away. Okay? So here we are. Let's go ahead and try it at a canter now. Again, repeat myself, is I like to have a few minutes at a trot to get them kind of hunting that. If they're not doing good at a trot, they're definitely not going to do at a canter. Okay? Let's lope them off here. Okay, I'm just going to draw on him here. Okay, he finished really good, but he did not start very good. he was having a little bit of an issue lining out and going straight where I wanted him to do, so we'll just redo that again. Not a big deal. But what you'll notice, my hand is, again, stop is one maneuver. And then I kind of go like the umpire of the game. I'm going, you know, was that a good stop or was it a bad stop? Was it a lack of try or was it just confusion? Like, I take all that in consideration. I call it right when it happens. I don't just stop and back the horse up by default. That's what I'm trying to teach you. Okay. I'm going to try to get a side angle here. Now I'm going to ask him to stop. That was way better. That was way better. See here, I'm just going to stand. Good. See that big sigh right there, that big moment? He's like, oh, that's what you want me to do. That keeps a lot of that try in that horse going, okay, so this cowboy here, if I do my job, he rewards me. Not just pulls on me and makes me back up for no rhyme or reason, because they just don't connect it. So I love that left lead. Let's try the right lead. And I don't want to stop going away from the camera, so I'm going to try to come up on the top end of the circle here. All right. I'm going to draw on him gently. Wasn't amazing, but see it pause, and then I go, hey, now come on back. Good. Not bad, but it wasn't enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and just send him back up again. No big deal. I didn't pull, I didn't lean way back. I just asked him to come back. Wasn't amazing, so I'm just going to redo it again. Just going to canter up. Stopping at the same spot is not a bad idea when you're trying to teach them to improve it. But all right, now I'm going to ride up here, ask him to stop again. Better, but it wasn't great. So my hand was steady. Watch my hand when I stop is steady, and then I go, hey, you need to come back. So I am definitely not saying don't back your horse up, but don't do it every single time or it takes away the full meaning of it, okay? We'll do it again. Lope off to the right. Good. Kind of stumble a little bit there, was not really trying, just back him up, good. Good. Now there's a drag here behind me, so I'm going to disengage his hip. I'm going to ask him to back up again. Good. And again, he's just being a little late with the timing of his feet to my hand. So hand moves, feet are late. Hand moves, feet are on time. Hand moves, feet are on time. Good. Now he'll stop a little better because now I'm in his head. Okay. I'm going to draw on him here. Better. Yes. I love that stop. Good. Check it. I'm going to sit back. A little late. Good. Check it. There. Check it. There. Now he's mentally trying really hard. That was awesome stop there. Okay? So I brought him up there to let him stand there. And I kind of went, you know, you could try just a touch more, but I was really happy with the initial try. So I let him stand there for a second or two. So that was good. But that's where the parent goes, well, that was really good, but I always separate the two. It is not a stop and back up altogether. All right, I hope you enjoyed this tip. See you next time.